Right here is wheatgrass. It's about 8 inches, and I'm going to cut it this morning. I cut this wheatgrass earlier, maybe 2 days ago, and this wheatgrass was cut about 4 days ago. Wheatgrass is best cut at 8 inches. So we're going to measure it. You see, I know it's 8 inches. It's at 8 inches. This is wheatgrass grown in water only. So we'll look at these wheatgrass plants, and we're going to soak some seeds today. And we're going to look at the whole wheatgrass, wheatberry sprouting process and juicing process. Thank you. Well, actually, I'm going to step away for a minute, and I'm going to get things together to actually cut this and put it in something. So I'll be right back. Okay, what I have done is put an elastic band, if you can see, stand it in the light, just a rubber band I got off some asparagus, some produce, to make it easier for me to keep it all together when I cut it. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. I need to put the camera down. I didn't think this out thoroughly enough. I'll just set it on top of the strainer for now until I need to use it. Okay, so taping and snipping. I just take it and I snip it close to the root. The root is here. Again, I'm in my own light. The root is this area, close to the seeds as possible without snipping the seeds, because once you snip it, it grows back. So you don't want to get rid of the seeds. So I just keep it maybe an inch. And see, this band is on here to help keep the grass together. Again, just snipping about an inch from the base. I'm getting all the green because the chlorophyll is what you want. So, about an inch from the base. And I've been growing this wheatgrass for about 10 days. There. I've cut the wheatgrass. And it will grow back. You got some of the white. The super wonder food, wheatgrass. And I'm going to rinse it. And I'll show you a close-up. It's only water, piece of towel paper. This I grew in some of those paper plate holders. I don't know, I found them at the Goodwill. And you see how that root system was going through the wicker. This is in foam. It's a styrofoam casing from some appliance. And I have the foam out of my heating pad. Again, you see the root system. It's nothing but water. put plastic in this particular one because it was leaking. And again, nothing but water. See, the root system has gone through the foam. And the foam is soaked with water. And it keeps it moist. The enemy of wheatgrass is dryness, like any plant. So we want to keep it moist. This is a lid from a one of those storage containers. You see, it's not that big, and this is a bigger lid because I drilled holes in this one. I can lift that. You can see the root system. You don't need that much dirt. Organic dirt from the Family Dollar, $2.50. And I cut it down 4 days ago, and it's growing back. It's about 5 inches. And let's see, 5 inches. 6, 5. It's best to cut the wheatgrass at 8 inches. Optimum nutrition level. Another hydroponically grown wheatgrass plant. Just to keep it from leaking. It's in a wicker, decorative wicker doodad dust catcher that I didn't really use. So I use it as a planter. This is again the cloth. They call it baby blanket. And it comes with the heating pad that you can buy from a Walmart. And it's to keep moist heat on an affected area. It holds water well. And again, you can see the root system has come through the baby blanket. And it's on top of a laundry bag with foam in it. Foam soaks up water. Keeps it moist. And I have the whole thing I can actually just pick it up like this. Look. There's water in there. The wheatgrass, it grows a strong root system. And you see, I just picked it up by the grass. Well, let's go over and rinse this. It's a little dark in here. Turn on some lights. And I like to I want to keep it neat, so when I juice it, I'll just take small sections and run it through. And this is more than one shot. And I juice for myself and my 2 children. You know, a nice shot of wheatgrass before school is helpful. Let that drain. This is wheatgrass juice. I juice raw vegetables, but I keep my wheatgrass separate in an airtight container, as suggested. And I can keep that for maybe a few days before we drink it up. Now, these are my wheatgrass seeds. I bought 10 pounds because I don't have a place to buy plants easily. I can't just run in the store and get the plants, although you can order them from Meijer. And you know, I'm using it up and it's going fast, so I just decided to order seeds. I ordered these seeds off the web. You can buy live wheatgrass plants from Meijer. But I was going through the plants pretty quick. So I decided to grow my own. It's a 1/4 cup. I'm going to soak about 1.25 cups of seeds. 1, 2, that's 1/2 cup. You get the picture. These are wheat berries or wheatgrass seeds. You need to rinse them before you soak them overnight for 24 hours. After 24 hours of soaking, you should rinse the seeds in running water 2 to 3 times a day. Morning, noon, and night would be best. And you do that for a day and a half, 2 days, until you start to see about 1 centimeter of sprout poking out of the seed. At that point, the seeds are ready for putting on top of the dirt. I won't say planting. You just need to spread it out over dirt evenly. If it's not even, the grass will grow uneven. Wherever there is not seed, you will not have grass. And you keep the seeds covered and moist for about 4 days, 3 to 4 days. And you keep them in the dark. You could put a plastic dark garbage bag over it, or just any plastic, and just keep them out of the sun. But it has to remain warm. Wheat berries grow best in temperatures of 65 to 70 degrees. You see, I had to divide them. I don't have a jar big enough to spread out over one of those container lids. So this process will take 24 hours. These are wheat berries or wheatgrass seeds. They have soaked for 24 hours. I poured the water out and I'm rinsing them 3 times a day. Let's see if any of them have sprouted yet. You see that little white tip on the seed? It's the beginning of a tail. In a few days it will be. These are the vegetables I'm going to juice and combine with the wheatgrass. If you can see those tiny white tips on the end of the seed, that needs to grow a little more over the next 2 days. You see, the lighter green is a cactus plant, which is an anti-inflammatory, and aloe vera plant, the live aloe vera leaf. And that darker green, that is spinach that I accidentally let freeze. And you know, when lettuce and leafy greens unfreeze, they're kind of soft and icky. So, I mean, those are perfect for juicing. If you see here, I didn't want all of the water from the cucumbers in my juice. So I peeled like 6 of them and just put maybe 3 cucumbers in there. That would have been a lot. Cucumber has a lot of water. What I want is the green, the chlorophyll. And of course, this is the parsley and the kale that I'm going to chop up first because I don't have a proper single auger juicer except for my hand crank meat grinder. These are the other vegetables. I like to chop mine up. Grapefruit, kiwi, ginger, lemon, all of that. Next is the celery. Don't forget the carrot.